So alright guys, welcome to another episode of Chandigarh Data Recovery, and this is your host Amarbir. Let's start today's session, and today I have some products which have come all the way from Canada. I'm going to unbox them, I'm going to talk about those, and might be you will learn something in that process. And later on, when we will be using these products, we'll make some new videos how they actually are and what is the performance of the products. So there are a few items that I have around here. Let's talk about them one by one and have a look yourself. Alright, so a few years ago, when I was not into this business very professionally, I used to do a lot of soldering, desoldering, test and measurement, electronic projects and training kits, precision electronic and electrical tools, books and components. I used to resell this. So at that time we used to sell a lot of fluxes, and I can assure you that in India most of the Kingbo and MTech fluxes are fake. Because when I was doing this, and once upon a time I got in touch with MTech, and we discussed about selling the MTech flux here. So the pricing at which you were getting MTech flux in India was like nowhere in comparison to even the costing we were getting from the American company. So anyhow, I don't say that Kingbo and MTech are one of the best fluxes in the world, but I think a lot of their fake stuff is sold in India. So there are certain Indian resellers nowadays which are selling some unknown fluxes, and I personally think they are much better than those fake MTech and Kingbo fluxes. Now we do a lot of circuit board repair, and due to this, I'm not very comfortable in using the BGA type fluxes which are in a syringe form, because those kind of fluxes are generally meant to do a lot of BGA work, So we tend to use a lot of this Rosin flux, which is general purpose flux. And if we talk about a good brand, I would say MG Chemicals. This flux is very nice, and unfortunately when I record, everything is flipped in the text due to the way my phone records, so I am not able to show you guys the exact thing what is written on the front, but it says RA Rosin flux paste from MG Chemicals, and the model number is hashtag. It's a hash with 8342-50G. 50G means 50 grams. So this is a 50 gram packing of that flux. And I think it's going to be very good add-on for my normal, ROM removing and doing some general purpose work which I do in routine. So instead of using the flux which I'm using, I don't want to name that flux, but this is what I am going to use. And let's see if we can open this up and see what kind of chemical composition is there. Let me just try. Alright, so here is the box. So this is it. It's pretty, it's not very clear or something like that. It's just this kind of a paste. Now, one thing I would like to explain you guys is that if you ever, come across such kind of a thing, everything is on one side, there is a way to solve this problem. The way to solve this problem is that you keep this bottle in a heated area, and you will see that this entire thing will come level like this. So I'm going to do this because once it was traveling from Canada, Might be it was lying like this, like this, like this. So this is how I plan to keep it, and I'll keep it for a few days. Sometimes when the environment here is hot, I'm sure it's going to come level and settle down. So we'll try this paste and I'll let you know how I feel about it. We'll create a small video on this. Alright, so this was one of the items. Let's pack this back. So here it is. Let's keep it on the side. Okay, so next item that I got was the MG Chemical Super Wick. You know, this is generally for my Indian guys, and because people abroad use very good stuff, because you get very good stuff. So if we are in India, most of you guys would have seen that you get all those wicks and none of it works properly. And for a number of years I have been using a good original branded a big spool like this, which is quite large in size, long length. So this particular Super Wick that you see, the catalog number is 443. So if you see it from the sides here, you will see that it could still hold approximately 7.5 meters of more wick inside. So the mistake I did in ordering this was that instead of a 15 meter spool, I ordered the 7.5 meter spool. So, but 7.5 meter spool of 2.5 mm width, Super Wick is not bad. So I am going to keep it sealed like this till my other wick is not done with, and then one day when that pops off, this is what I'm going to use, and I'm very sure this is an excellent quality wick, just like the Goot wick that I am using. I don't remember the Goot wick's model number, but I have been using it for a number of years because we don't do that much of repairing, but I have done hundreds of boards with them, but still that bloody wick is not finished. So here you are with this stuff. Alright, so excuse me, my alarm went off. I was just talking about that I'm not very fond of these kind of fluxes. This flux is the No Clean Flux paste from MG Chemicals, model number 8341. I have this also in the entire material that we imported. But the purpose of this is not to do my general work, like, put a 8-pin ROM chip and stuff like that. For that, I would rather use the rosin based flux, because this might be a little acidic, and so I am hopeful but not sure that this is going to be an excellent flux for that kind of work, like ROM swap and all. But when I'm doing some work like, having a BGA kind of a component, I'll rather like to use this. So the no clean in this means even after work you don't want to clean it, there is no issue. But it's always better that you use isopropyl alcohol and you clean it, like you are changing a controller, you are changing the microcontroller of these modern Spyglass 2 series drives. So this is what I use this for. If I like this, I will get around 10 units of this and keep it with me. I do have a lot of old flux lying around for when I used to sell them, but I don't want to use that. I think it's outdated, and that's the reason I didn't get too much of this. Alright, so let's move to the next part that I got. That's very interesting, by the way. Alright, so a long time back, I know about this product since donkey years, but I never got it. Then long time back I saw Ericson's video in which he was using this bismuth alloy and removing the TSOP 48 chip. Now this is the product that I got. It's a 8 feet product that I got from SRA Fast Chip. This is SRA Fast Chip. SRA solders product called Fast Chip, and this is 8 feet. They even have more feet, packings of this. So what exactly this is, I'll like to show you. This is the kind of solder wire that comes out from this product. So what is the main advantage of this solder wire? Now what this solder wire does is it has a very low melting point. So when you use a TSOP48 kind of a chip and you are heating it and trying to remove it, in that process you are cooking. You are actually spoiling a lot of NAND cells, and ultimately the quality of that chip is very degraded when you actually do that. Or you are using a soldering iron from both sides and trying to remove it using the normal conventional method. So I like this product, so I ordered it. Now how does this work? How it works is that you take your soldering iron, put on one side of the TSOP48 pins, and then put it on the other side, and once this is done, just take your solder on one side, and then on the other side the solder will still be in molten state. So you can take a tweezer and you can pick up that chip and take it out. So it does not get so much heated, so it's not cooked so much. So the quality of recovery that you are trying to do from that TSOP48 chip, I think is going to be much better. Unfortunately, this cannot be applied to BGA because the pads are down below, and monolith there is no way that you can use this. So I have got this for those TSOP48 chips, and this will be very exciting product to try and make a video on. And this is another thing that I have received. This is a product by the name of AAWipes, and it's non-woven clean room wipes, 55% cellulose and 45% polyester. It's a 9-inch by 9-inch kind of a packing. It's not that small 4x4 kind of a packing, because I think in a clean room these bigger wipes are much better to clean the tools and everything around. So 300 wipes per bag of some excellent wipes, I am assuming. So this is going to be a good addition to do a lot of cleaning inside the clean room. Now other than this, we also have received 2 more items. One is MG Chemicals isopropyl alcohol, which is currently in my Bathinda branch, and I have not received it in my head office, so I cannot give you a opinion on that. But that is one of the best isopropyl alcohols that you can get, one of the best ones. And then I have also got some liquid Flux, liquid, because I wanted to try that out, and that's also an MG Chemical Flux. So the quality of those 2 products should be very good. So these were some of the items that have come during these COVID times, and thank you to one of my very good friends whose daughter got me this, and thank you very much once again. And very soon I'll be getting those other 2 items also, and we'll be doing some I'll be giving a small unboxing review on that also, and we will be trying all of this stuff. So that's it. Alright, so in this video you saw that I was excited to have these few products, and I shared my opinion with you guys. Why did I get it and what are the advantages of it? So might be if you guys are wanting some quality material, you can try some MG Chemical stuff. And on that note, this is your host Amarbir, and if you have any data recovery case in Chandigarh area or Haryana, Himachal, Punjab or entire India, give us a try. We are a little slow, but we grind pretty well, and we are able to solve most of the cases which even other companies are not able to solve around here. So see you guys, and be safe. Don't go out too much. There is too much of COVID in India right now. This is May 2021, and the second wave of COVID is hitting India bad. I generally don't get out of my office so much. I'm mostly a homebird and office bird. I just flip from here to there, and that's it. I don't do much stuff. So you also be safe and don't try to interact too much with clients. I do understand that these are very challenging times, and surviving in these challenging times are not very easy, but still you guys have to try it out and make things work for yourself. So see you guys till next time.